Gemini, welcome to your just-in-time weekly intuitive tarot reading. If you are watching this, Gemini, I trust there is a message here for you. If you're a regular calling back in for another reading, welcome back. Great to have you here. And if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is Bronya. I'm an intuitive tarot reader and looking forward to bringing you through this message. If you do enjoy it, please do like, share, comment. Most importantly, hit the subscribe button. It helps me keep the readings coming and connect with your energy. So that would be great. And also, don't forget to drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You know I love to hear. All right, okay, I've got two cards here. A time for healing and balance, spirituality, and practicality. All right, well, look, they're a little bit more like slower moving energies is what I can say here. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. You might be moving through a pause, a void space, or limbo, or healing, but you're being told, keep taking practical steps forward, all right? Don't stay in this energy, because sometimes if we do with the Piscean energy, it can become a bit like illusionary or dreamy, or we can kind of get into that vortex of being up in the mind. So that's the energy. We'll see how this is playing out. The Piscean energy coming through, Gemini, like you might have a strong Piscean placement in your birth chart or be dealing with a Pisces sun, moon, rising, Venus. If you don't know that info and you want to learn, you will need your birth chart, and I can recommend an app called ASTOPIA. And that is a very beautifully designed app. And you know me, I'm really fussy not only on aesthetics but information, because I used to work as a professional content designer. So you can check that out. And what it will give you is your birth chart, but also like daily, weekly, monthly, yearly horoscopes. You can learn how the transits impact you personally. And you can also compatibility check your partners as well. And there's many other features and just a well of knowledge. So yeah, check it out. It's kind of like having an astrologer and a psychic in your pocket all at once. And I've been really enjoying it as part of my morning routine. So first link down below to Astopia if you want to check it out. Now, I've got number 29 here, avoidance of discomfort. But you know how I was talking about maybe being in the void right now? That's sort of like often when we have kind of disconnected from past, but we haven't quite found the path of the future, we can be in this space that feels like a holding pattern. It's like the word bardo comes up, which is like the resting place of souls in between lifetimes. Is that how you're feeling right now, Gemini? I know that's kind of like a bit of a rabbit hole, but you know, maybe, and make sure that you are there because you are integrating or getting ready for your next cycle, but not avoiding discomfort, not staying out of the game of life. Like if you've been through a hermit phase, this is your time to come out of that, all right? Don't avoid discomfort. Sometimes we've got to face it head on. Where is this going, Gemini? Let's take a peek. Personal readings and healings. My website is linked below, and you can also find me on Instagram and TikTok for different daily readings, guys. All right, justice is here, Gemini. This is Libra energy in the major arcana. And justice is like, yeah, it's the karmic scales coming back into balance. Maybe you've had a wrongdoing here, hence the time for healing and wanting to pull your energy back. Like, is this someone that deceived you? Are you trying to make a judgment call around a contract or commitment? That can be the case. Yeah, I just feel that maybe you're trying to get the clarity on how to move forward, or you might be waiting for an answer or outcome with this energy here. Yeah, 5 of Cups. That's usually the energy of grieving, loss, or disappointment. But something that has finality to it, because usually in the Rider-Waite version of this card, we see someone who's mourning 3 spilt cups, meaning what is lost can't be gotten back in the same form, but maybe you can get justice in another way, if that makes sense. So we've got a turning point here. And if you're maybe thinking about bringing justice to a situation, this would be saying don't avoid the discomfort. Let's do this, right? Let's do this. Oh, 5 of Swords. It's a bit of a battle energy. Could be divorce, separation, workplace dispute, or feeling very conflicted about how to move forward. Sometimes the Five of Swords is like, I just want to put my swords down and retreat and surrender. And usually that's, the peaceful warrior is the way to go. But I've kind of got the message here of that somebody might need a karmic lesson here. That's for some of you. So, yeah, it might be time to fight it in an appropriate way. Four of Swords is here. And that is the energy of, okay, yeah, I hear you. But, I feel like I need to rest. I need to recover. I've been through it. Been through the Three of Swords here. Loss, disappointment, hurt, heartbreak. I genuinely don't know the way forward. And by all means, yes, rest, recover, heal your energy. But 10 of Wands, we've got this energy of you carrying the weight, carrying the burden where it shouldn't be. And I don't feel that it's your burden to carry. So the cycle ends when justice is called. That's some heavy energies, guys. I'm sorry if that's what you go. Oh, Seven of Swords. I mean, yeah, this is a major betrayal here. Somebody that might have betrayed your trust or reneged on a contract or an opportunity, misled you in some way. Two of Swords. Yeah, and you're at a crossroads or a stalemate in this situation. So I'm actually getting don't surrender, like don't go into your cave, because that is almost like being their martyr. The Six of Pentacles, yeah, that would be very much turning the tables in this situation. And the thing about the Six of Pentacles is somebody has played like a power or control move here. And you're the one that's been left with the breadcrumbs, or maybe, reputational damage for some of you. And I think that the Six of Pentacles is usually like step into the Emperor role, take control, take charge. They want you to fade away into the background, right? They want you to avoid the discomfort, but no, the Moon. All right. Let's create the spread and talk through this. We've got enough cards here. That's the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords is the energy of charging head on into it. Of course, protect yourself, protect your energy, use legal if that's appropriate. You get the drill. But the Moon here would be someone trying to still present on the outside is all shiny with good intentions, but someone's done a dirty here. Right? It could be an organization that you work for. It could be a partner or an authority. Like they have not acted in your best interest, or even legally, or definitely not with integrity. And it deserves to be known. It deserves to be known, right? Yes, you need to heal yourself. I know you would like to just see this kind of fade away as well. But this could be your soul lesson. And with the Justice energy, there could be something for you to gain from this. And you deserve to gain something from this. So I feel that Gemini season, which of course, sorry, that's your card. I don't think I mentioned that, is the time of you coming to power and you being the one to initiate this. And who knows, like you could get some kind of positive outcome in your season. Could this be, Gemini, your best birthday present? That's the message. If I title this reading that, which I probably will, a lot of you probably haven't got to this point and you're going to think that I'm clickbaiting, but if you've made it to this point, you know why that makes sense. But yeah, it's almost like best birthday present ever, but you went through the worst of energies to get there. But sometimes that's the way the universe delivers us gifts. I know it's the divine comedy of life, isn't it? But it's growth. It's growth through heading into the discomfort, facing the fear, worries, anxieties, paranoia of the Moon, but shining light where light deserves to be shone, revealing truth. This is the Justice, and you are the one that's in the role of deliverance, Gemini. That's a really intense reading. It's one of the more intense ones I've had for a while. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here, and I am wishing you the very best with this situation, Gemini. If you want to follow up with a personal reading or healing, the first link down below will pop you over to my website, do check out ASTOPIA if you want more astrological insights. Yeah, you can find me on the socials, Instagram and TikTok. I will link all that down below. And Gemini, I will be dropping your June reading, our first face-to-face reading in quite some time, on Monday. Monday, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, but I know that majority of you are in the Northern Hemisphere, so that is late your Sunday, early your Monday morning. Have a look out for it. For now, I'm just wishing you all the love and magic, Gemini. Do take care. Bye for now.